good. Where'd my screen go? There we go. Thought it was still where it needed to be. It was not. So good afternoon, everybody. So I double-checked shiny odds 5 minutes ago, and it's 1 in 4,096? 90-something? I can't remember full odds to save my life. I apologize. So I passed full odds yesterday. Which is lovely. So on the weird chance that this one just wants to take forever, I'm giving it till 10,000. I was not paying attention to that Omanyte at all. I saw it. I could not tell you if it was blue, purple, pink, orange, green, or gray. I did mess with my overlay a little bit yesterday. Made different gaming cows and things to go with them. I think I'm going to work on my start and end screen and stuff tonight. Okay, good. I'd feel bad if my reaction to getting a shiny was just not a reaction. Of course, I'm not overly expressive when it comes to shinies much. I don't get up and hop and skip and jump around the room, but I'm driving me nuts today, having all my hair tucked up under my headband. So I had to laugh at myself earlier. Been poking around looking at just the cheaper capture cards. Like I said, I can't afford a $200 Elgato capture card right now, and mine's starting to give me a little bit of trouble. Not wanting to plug in properly and stuff, so I'm thinking about getting a backup one in case this one dies soon. So I looked one up and found more or less the same thing I have now, which is it works perfectly well for a cheap little capture card. But I was also looking for straw cleaners because I have 3 water bottles. The first one that shows up is absolutely fine and perfect. You know, just the little brush that's long enough to stick down the straw and through the mouthpiece on a water bottle. And scrolling down a little bit just to see what's there and what the options are, and they have an entire water bottle cleaning sets, and it's like, do I need this thing? And it's like, I probably wouldn't hurt to get this thing, at least not like one of those ones with 15 pieces, just one of those ones with like 2 different size straw cleaners and 2 different size bottle cleaners. Considering my water bottles are my favorite thing to drink out of, because if the cat knocks them over, they don't spill and make a big old mess all over my desk. So I'm getting that really annoying itch to like rearrange my room again, and I don't know why. Did you found a cool spot? Are you mad because I moved the curtain? Is that part of what it is? You've been all sorts of extra clingy today. I shifted my curtain over so it's covering the cloudy part of my window, so the cat could have the clearer part to look out, and I don't know if he's liking it or not. I watched John Stone's reaction to last Tuesday's Pokemon Presents. I had to think about that for a moment because it is Tuesday as well. And I'm glad to see other people happy the alphas are back. Not gonna lie, I'm more excited for the return of alpha Pokemon than I am for new megas. But good lord, he paused on the scene with the Alpha Houndoom, and that thing is as big as the car it's laying next to, which makes sense, of course. I mean, the Alpha Watchog later in the overview is bigger than a person. Hopefully I get this dude today. If not, I'm going to start the hunting a little bit out of stream. I'll get to 4,600 today, so I will probably just do like an extra 100 afterwards. Also, I failed a Shining Growlithe and Scarlet last night because I forgot Dragon Tail knocks the Pokemon you're fighting out of battle. I used it, and it was like, had the biggest oh crap moment. It's like, no! Thankfully, it only took me like 20 minutes to get the shiny back. And it was my first male. Finally. I can't believe I got like 7 shiny female Pokemon before I got 1 boy. Did you find you an angle that worked, Baba? Tried to sit down and rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 last night, and I forgot how much the subbed voice actors, the original Japanese actors, how weird their voices are. I don't know if it's because I got used to the American voices because I watched most of Yu-Gi-Oh! In English, or if it's because I got used to the Japanese voices in the Japanese version of the regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Been right about 10 minutes into the first episode. It's like, no. No. I'm good. So I watched the trailer for the new Avatar movie. I don't remember the name of it. I wanted to call it Shadow and Ash, but that's not right. It's something to do with Ash, because they've run into the heretics or something of the Na'vi world. It looks pretty, as always. I'm sure it'll be fun. It is kind of funny, though, that they are kind of going Avatar The Last Airbender routes here with this series. smidge more editing on my corner title here for this one. So I gotta track down a Legends Arceus. It's not Legends Arceus. A Legends ZA PNG to save to my game title file. I'm gonna get those two games just confused for the next 4 months. Right, Cal, you were just off just slightly. Where's my pointer? It's driving me nuts. There it is. Downside to having 2 screens. There we go. I need you down just a smidge and I just want it over. Okay, over that much. Down that much though. That might be the best I can do. Sometimes getting things positioned on OBS can be wonky as all get out. Ah, well, that's fine. I get used to it. I want to check fossil count real fast. Alright, I thought I'd hit that twice. Yes, another. Don't taste right water down. Had about yee much water in the bottom of my bottle earlier, so I just poured lemonade in with the water and it's watered it down just enough that it doesn't have enough of that bite. Let me guess this, I'm behind a cloud. Hold on. Move for a second, Yogurt. Alright, there you go, Yogurt. Yeah, the better, more consistent light source here. It's not perfect, but down with one hand, but every time I put you up, I need both. There we go. A little light bar on above my TV. Little Velcro strips on 2 of the sides, on one of the sides in the back from where it used to sit actually on top of my TV. Excuse me. I've had the ungodly overwhelming urge to rearrange my room again. I think I'm wanting to move the desk. Which is dumb, because the only options for desk removal are the wall behind me, which has everything facing the doorway and stuff, or the other side of the room where the bed currently is. I don't know, I'll give it a few days and see if it still persists. Of course, I have had the desk in this spot for fairly close to a year now, I think. And I'm very much a fan of rotating things around as I can. Which actually might just be what it is. The desk has been here for almost a year, and usually I'm moving things around majorly at least once a year, not counting changing the direction my bed faces. So I move stuff around. Yeah, when I got the window clings and things from my windows that I've taken off because the cat likes looking out the window, and so do I. Pin, I should take that bottom one off. That bottom window pane's probably good for you to look through. Yeah, have you settled? Did you find a good spot to lay and watch? He's been fidgety and antsy and doing that thing where he's being loving, but he's being loving because it's very obvious he's wanting something. So I went and shook his food bowl. The boy thought he was starving. Me and my poor non-existent. I don't know why, but the number being 43 kind of amuses me. This Omanyte is being so stubborn about being shiny. There's one that was back a few that I want to check. I'm trying to do my best to be very careful to not let my mind wander off while I'm doing this and miss a shiny, because that would suck. I sat down and reread some of Marvel's Secret Wars earlier. Just for the fun of it. I think this should be 56. $46, sorry. apparently the release date for the last Spider-Verse movie has been shifted back a little further into June of 2027, and it's like, guys, we're gonna have to wait 4 years for this movie either way. 20 more days ain't gonna kill us. It's a smidge annoying, but probably won't end up seeing it in theaters anyways. My dad's not a huge cartoon fan. He's also not a huge Marvel fan. He knows at one point in time I was a huge Marvel fan. But he was never huge into it. He enjoyed some of the movies. Calls me into the living room one day. He goes, I have a movie for you to watch. I found something I know you'll like. And he pulled up Captain America Civil War, and it's like, Dad, I've seen this already. I legit watched it on, was it Netflix? Was it Netflix or something, like a couple weeks before. It was like, the thought is appreciated, but yes, I've seen it. This is kind of junky. I like it. Okay, I kind of really like it actually. I'll have to check this in the list after and see if they have everything listed down in timestamps or something so I can try and find it again. Sorry, I'm kind of vibing here. I guess at least it is a enjoying the music kind of vibe and not a I'm planting a bazillion and one seeds in Minecraft and making myself sleepy because I do this to relax vibe. Literally getting ready to fall asleep on stream that one day. walking around yesterday humming the songs from the Atlantica level of Kingdom Hearts 2. You know, I don't think I would mind another fun kind of singing level in a Kingdom Hearts game, but you gotta find someone with a bit of a better voice than Haley Joel. I mean, he did good for younger Sora when his voice is still probably changing because of puberty, but for an older one, I feel like he should settle into maybe not like the best voice ever, but a fairly decent one. Kingdom Hearts 1 eventually. I could probably get that finished before Legends ZA came out. Maybe not this week. Maybe next week I'll start streaming in the evenings again. Because this year rolled around and it was like, okay, I'm going to be good about streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays for a couple of hours in the evening. Gonna finish games. And it worked out okay to start with because I was gonna stream Kingdom Hearts because my friend wanted to watch me play, but she got busy with work and stuff, and it fell by the wayside other than when I was streaming in the evenings when Fantasy Life came out. And then a little bit for Pixelmon, I think. Poke her and see if she would like to continue watching me play through Kingdom Hearts on stream. So I can always split the save file between two different files and play one file in stream and play one file with her watching over Discord or something. It might be easier. First batch of revivals. Looks like I'm taking them out to the river and dunking them in the water and telling them to pray. I checked that one before this one. So I got one ahead again. That happens. Really often. Finish these off. It's so funny though, because I'm getting to the point where I'm getting the nighttime outbreaks in like Kitakami and stuff, and I haven't gotten far enough in the storyline for the day-night cycle to kick back in yet. So it is just perpetual like evening in my game. So like the Volbeat and Illumise outbreaks can't spawn in. Because it's never nighttime in Kitakami. Poke the person I had draw my Miltank, see if they're ever going to take commissions for the minis again. I had a friend I'd commissioned to do the ones that my original artist couldn't do, because I think she got busy with college. And my poor friend's crappy ex-boyfriend broke into her apartment and stole her computer and stuff, so she can't work on art. Remember, I'm gonna poke them after this. And it won't be like super soon. I will need anything other than maybe the egg hatching cow I wanted to commission. Hatching eggs, one for Minecraft, and what was the third one? One for some other kind of game. I don't remember what. I could look and check it real fast. It wouldn't take me 3 minutes. Gonna annoy me. I might have to check. As dumb as this sounds, on occasion, it should be. Really? Really, messages aren't gonna load in? Okay, the reaction icon, that's what it was. Sorry, my brain had needed to know this thing right now immediately. For some reason it was important. I wanted them to do one of a full icon of, or a full avatar of my icon Miltank. For reaction videos. Not even a bug bite itch, it's just a regular itchy spot on toe wedge, which is kind of nice. Have you just conked out, Bubba? Found his spot, curled up, and just gone all sorts of to sleep. Yeah. Part of the reason why I've been very much considering moving my bed back over to this side of the room. There's plus sides and downsides to doing that, though. The direction I'd consider putting it, I don't really think I have space for a nightstand or something to put my phone in, which is no big deal. I have a fix for that. I have a little handmade pouch to hang on the wall to hold my phone. Oh, thank you for subscribing. No, this is Twitch, following. Thank you. Omanyte 2 Gamesbury? I probably did not say that. Thank you, Omanyte. Bonjour. That's about the extent of my French is bonjour. I know je ne sais quoi is French, I think. But that's about it, honestly. More or less, yes. I have 100 fossils, and I'm reviving each one to see if they get they're shiny, and if they're not shiny, I'm resetting. I haven't had any luck yet, as you can tell. I'm a little bit over odds. Thank you for the offer, but no, I'm good. This is not only me hunting because I would like it, but also this is me working on my patience in doing longer hunts, because after the fossils, I'm soft resetting for legendary Pokemon. So this is me working on my patience. Thank you for the offer, though. It's appreciated. Yes, I have the shiny charm, but I don't think it works on gift Pokemon, which I think the fossil Pokemon count has. I'm not 100% certain on that, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't work on gift Pokemon. So I had very good luck getting the shiny Alolan Pokemon I needed from trade, so it makes sense that eventually somewhere my luck's just gonna tank for a little while. This is the game's revenge for me getting the 3 shiny Alolan Pokemon I needed in under odds. Way under odds, honestly. It's not so much the reset, it is just however the game's programmed. Alright, that should be 100. I should be out of Helix fossils. I am. Time to restart. No, you're fine. I kind of assumed when you asked if I spoke French. Sometimes I barely speak English. And I need to plug my controller in after today's stream so it can charge. I'm over 255 hours in this game. How long have I been playing this one for? 305, that sounds about right. No, you're fine. Ain't nothing wrong with you popping in and popping back out as you need to. People have lives, I understand. Just how life works. Trust me, you're not the only one who comes in and says hi and then talks for a couple minutes and then has to go do things. I have a couple of people who pop in and talk for a few minutes and then they have to like go eat dinner or go to work or something. You're perfectly fine. Well, I kind of figured, seeing how I'm assuming you're somewhere in France. Well, I have older people who have jobs who watch me as well. I have a few people in different countries who watch me when it's evening over there. So you're not the only one who will be getting up to leave to go eat dinner. All right, I hope your food's good. Have a good dinner, and if I don't see you later, have a good evening. Having people pop in and out just to say hi. I miss the 4 or 5 people I used to have that did that last year. I haven't seen Dee Dee in forever. I hope they're all okay. Yes, nod your head 5 or 6 times there, dude. Snap, sparkle, pop. Just a little bit. Omanyte, why do you do this to me? save this video. I'm liking the music in it. Pin, did it just get all sorts of cloudy outside? Yes, actually it did. It got cloudy outside, Pin. Yeah. Can we scratch your belly for a minute? No? Hi. Oh, I've drawn his attention again. You gonna come stick your head in my armpit? Huh? And rub your chin? No? Sometimes he likes his chin rubbed and sometimes he doesn't. Rub that ear. Yeah. Yeah. Keep doing that, he's gonna bite me here in a minute. Gonna think we're playing. And rub the other ear. And say I'm not scratching your butt. How much of your fur I have to clean off my desk every day? Huh? How much of your fur I clean off my desk every day? Yeah. You're lucky I'm not playing a different game. This one I can do with one hand. I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes feeling like I got cat fur all over my face though. I just need to squish your head. Apparently so. Is that better? Yeah, is that better? Every time you say success, it is not a true success. I need a purple dude, not a blue one. There we go. Scratch your chin. Yeah. Scratch your chin, kind of. You're not giving me much room to work here. Alright, I'm done. What you gonna do? I'm done, Bubba. No more. No more scratches. You're done for always in eternity. Oh, now I'm gonna itch. Take your collar off for a bit. Got a couple of fuzzy spots where the stuff's coming out from where you scratched it. Give me. Don't bite me. I'm just taking your collar off for a moment if I can figure out how to do it. Guys, I'm being defeated by a cat collar. I don't know what that says about me. The fact that I messed with it enough to remember how to take it off of him. And this is stubborn. Usually you can just squish the sides in and it comes off. There we go. I'm sorry, are you mad I took off your collar? collar away. I know you're mad at me, apparently. Is that better? Huh? Just easier to rub your neck and stuff without it in the way. Honestly, I don't know why we leave you in one now. You're big enough, we generally... I can't say that. I don't always hear you coming. I about trip over you enough in the kitchen to get rid of your 9 lives, at least. Has Zen mode been activated? You like that? Yeah? Apparently Zen mode has been activated. Yeah? You good? It seemed like it was rubbing you a little sore on spots. Of course, that might have just been from me scratching. I think Zen mode's been activated. He's pretty relaxed. That one cord is in the way of my camera. There we go. Let's see if I can. Nope, I won't be able to angle it right to keep him in view as well. I think this is just going to be the rest of my day here, is sitting here next to him, scratching his face. Did I find your good spot? Yeah? Apparently I found his good spot. Not good enough now? Okay. Well, I had a good spot for a minute at least. There, you want to lay back down? I'll keep rubbing. Are you holding my hand? Take the brush to you later. Yeah, I do. You fuzz butt. If I could get you and Stella like a miniature version of one of those big brush things they have for cattle to like rub up against, I would. You would both love it. And I would have to clean a metric ton of animal fur out of it every other day. Okay, I counted this one quite a bit early. It'll be fine. Alright, Pin. Enough lollygagging. Need to get your blanket washed. Do that tomorrow morning, actually. I'll take a shower after I walk Stella. And I'll toss in a small load of laundry. Wash your blanket for you, Bubba. Like a clean blanket like everyone else does. that feel better, not having the collar in the way? Apparently so. Yeah. I'll trim off some of the fuzzy bits later and we'll put it back on you. And where his claws caught. You can't quite see the moon and the stars on his collar no more. I want to get him a bright orange one eventually. I've been tempted by puppy collars, but I don't know if a puppy collar would be safe for him. I mean, probably. Next time we go to Wally World. See what they got. Stella's got two large dog collars. She swaps back and forth between a pink one and an orange one. When one gets dirty, I toss it into the wash and just grab the other one for her to wear. Little breaker of collars. Could not get her a medium-sized dog collar because the buckles in them were too flimsy. I think the ones for both her collars right now are metal. The medium-sized dog collars, I'd put them on her and put her out on the run, and she'd hit the end of the cord because, you know, she'd hit the end of the run, and just she'd hit it so hard that they'd break in a week. Pin, I probably still got the cat collar she started off with somewhere. I don't quite remember where though. As dumb as it sounds, with Stella when she was a puppy, because, you know, she's a beagle, so she was itty bitty, bought her a cat collar so I could listen for the bell. You know, she was under my feet. And then, of course, you know, about 4 months later, she outgrew it, and we got her a small dog collar. I probably still have most of her collars. I think one of them is around one of the Build-A-Bear's necks. Oh, he's over there on that shelf. I don't want to mess with that one. My friend got me a camo Build-A-Bear for my birthday. God, probably 6 or 7 years ago now. She named him Steve. He was big into Marvel then, and Captain America was one of my favorites. She's the one who also got me my Pikachu plush from Build-A-Bear. Eventually, one day I'm gonna have to go to Build-A-Bear and actually just do it myself. Every time I'm around one, though, I'm broke, generally. And all the Pokemon sets they sell on the website are too expensive. They would sell the Pokemon by themselves. I would be more tempted to buy one. I wouldn't have said no to a groupie. I'd have loved to have been able to get Mama Blueberry a Mimikyu plush. I bought another Brendan Okapi a few years ago. So when you get that dry skin on your lips. Pin, I'm starting to get you again. Guys, stay out of the tall grass. Chickers suck. Let me check my fossil count real fast. 54. Okay, so I'm actually where I need to be number-wise. For me, dude. My fossils, dude. I guess I can't really say that to him. It would be Clara Liss and Galar who Frankenstein's your fossils. I wonder if Pokemon has an ethics board. As I go to scratch another spot. Yeah, I might have to shift that shower to this evening. Take a good dawn bath. I doubled down last time. Took a scrub brush. That is legit the only reason we have it is for when like it's tick and flea and chigger season and stuff, so you can take it and scrub down real good and help get any little creepy crawlies that you've bought in from outside off of you. I did that, and then we have a couple of washcloths with kind of rougher textures to them. Took one of those as well, washed off. It was so nice. I didn't itch for like 5 or 6 hours. muscle. Resurrect another. Been reading Marvel comics. I got more on the brain. This spot's good until now. Just rubbed it the wrong way. Alright. I'm a grown person. Gotta stop scratching my itches. I'll be so glad when cold weather here is here and the bugs are gone again. For the most part. I don't mind the moths and the butterflies and heck, even the half dozen cricket the cat eats and makes himself sick from. Is the ones that bite you and make you itch, and wasps. Wasps suck. I like the bees though. The bees are okay. The bees and I can generally get along. Our neighbor has beehives. So we gotta be careful when putting out food for the hummingbirds because they will literally crawl up inside a hummingbird feeder to get at the sugar water, and it's like, no, guys, no. It's like, look here. We're gonna fill up this little pan full of sugar water for you guys. Fill it full of marbles or little rocks or something so you guys have something to crawl on so you don't get soaked and can't fly. Stay ahead of the hummingbird feeders. Make up a pitcher of water every 2 or so days. Towards winter, it was end of summer, beginning of fall, I think. And they were starting to store up sugar and whatnot for, you know, for the cold season while they hibernated. We would have to put a little, it's not quite a pie tin, probably a cornbread tin, I think. And we would fill it up with water at least twice a day. You could ease over there at the right time of day and there'd just be big old massive bees getting drinks. The thing though about that is you gotta be careful because mosquitoes like still water as well to lay their eggs in. Dad plan on going around and finding a bunch of butterfly bushes next year. Or well, the butterfly plants at least. The trumpet flowers. Because they grow in copious amounts on the side of the road, and Dad wants ones that have already flowered because they take 3 or 4 years to like establish themselves in bloom. We should be having bare naked ladies here sometime soon. Surprise lilies, I think is their actual name. We call them bare naked ladies because they start out looking like like iris leaves, and those die out, and within like a few weeks you get the stems coming up for the actual flower. Almost a fourth of the way through this one as well. Three-fourths of the way through this set of revivals. As I'm beginning to wonder if shiny Omanyte exists. Maybe it's just a figment of my imagination. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think it's supposed to end up at like 105 degrees today. Heat index. Ugh. I watched a short yesterday, and it was someone from England being like, I'm tired of hearing Americans complain about the heat. It's 30 degrees Celsius here. And then after she says this dude comes on and he goes, I looked it up just to make sure my math was correct, and 30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees. And he goes, honey, I live in South Florida. He goes, that's a nice spring morning for me. The high is 99 today, and it's tomorrow. This is gonna be like 103. We'll put 95. That was like 104 with the heat index. Gonna be 103 tomorrow, and for like 115 with the heat index, I'm sure. Very good chance me and Stella will not be walking in the morning, just to save me from the heat. I love how the little storage thing or whatever it is that machine is next to him has 6 slots. It's like, that's not a healer. Do we just naturally put Pokeballs in groups of 6? Excuse me. this batch of revivals, I'm going to take a real quick break. Nothing major. Get up, walk around for a minute. Really go to the bathroom. Maybe poke Dad, see what he would like to do for dinner. Feeling I'm not going to get it in this batch either. I mean, it's possible I always could, but you never know. Now my knee itches. It's just a conga line and scratching. Itchy knee. Watching his dramas again. There's one. No, this isn't an actor. This is gonna be a kid dubbing over one of the Asian ones for English. Cause it sounds really weird. It's like a little bit like an adult doing a child's voice. Or an older teen maybe doing a child's voice. Just something in their tone. Dude, really? I want it. This is why I don't have kids. Don't you know who my mom is? Oh my god. Kid? I wouldn't care who your mom was either. I'm gonna joke about us pulling that in town. But we live in a small enough town that it's like, we get stopped by people and it's like, whose daughter are you? So we'll give them our dad's name and They give us a weird look. We'll spew off our uncle's name. It's like, I'm also this one's niece. And they're like, oh, I know your uncle. And it's like, yeah, most people do. Most people know my dad, too. I think dinner has been decided. Alright, 4 more to go. Come on. The shiny. The shiny, guys. I know there's very much a chance that this is going to happen when it comes to soft resetting for legendaries, but oh my god, guys, the shiny is the worst shiny I've hunted so far. I believe we're having Mexican for dinner tonight. Dad doesn't want to cook. And a friend of his gave him some money for some bigger carpentry equipment yesterday, so I guess we're going out to eat tonight. Oh, I miscounted. I was 1 off. Well, he wasn't shiny, thankfully. Alright. Close out. I'll get everything loaded back in, and then I'm gonna take a real quick break. And then I'll be back for the last batch. Ding-ding-ding-ding. Hi, Pikachu. Alright, I will be back in 2 or 3 minutes. It's a Christmas miracle. I came back in here and he was not in my chair. Been having to fight him almost every time I get up, even if it's just for like a minute to run into the kitchen real fast. I come back in here and he's been in my chair. Definitely gonna have to take a dawn bath. Probably wouldn't hurt me to wash my bed stuff again either. Alright. Switch hands so you itch less. Pin, we might rearrange the bedroom Sunday. Yeah, we might. Put the bed back over here so you and Stella can lay in the big window. Even though I don't generally have it, the curtains open this time of year. Dad just laughs. He goes, "Are you sure you're not related to my girlfriend? Because her mom likes moving stuff around every 2 weeks." Like, well, I don't do it quite every 2 weeks. I think I do it when my brain stops thinking my room is as wide open as it is or isn't. And I get very tired of saving. Been sitting in this corner of the room, like I said, for almost a year now. I'm ready to face a different direction. But also, if I move my bed, I can start closing my bedroom. Mostly closing my bedroom door, because the cat would be able to go through it. It can't right now because I have a kind of a side table there by it. I was not paying attention to that last time, and I agreed with the part of my brain that said let's rearrange, and now my brain is trying to rearrange. Alright, I gotta check that last Omanyte real fast. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we might come back Monday and be in a different spot. refrain. We're not doing this tomorrow. Excuse me. Getting lost in the music again. Sorry. This hunt. But yeah, I walked through the living room real fast to go to the kitchen, and Dad looked at me and goes, "I figured out dinner." I was like, "Yes, I heard, Mexican." Which is nice. I won't say nothing to chicken and steak nachos. I think Dad just doesn't want to cook this evening, which is funny because I cooked yesterday and everybody cooked the day before that. And they went out and ate Saturday. And I think it was a group effort Friday as well. Group effort usually being me and Dad cooking, or me, Dad, and his girlfriend all doing, you know, our own little things. Because if he's grilling something outside, I'm usually doing fries or something inside to go with it. Fourth of the way through this batch. Let's see, I'll get to 4,600 tonight. And then I'm gonna do 100 extra to take me to 4,700. So tomorrow, when I finish, I will be at 5,000. I said tomorrow. Thursday when I finish, I'll be at 5,000. that, the general goal is going to be doing 500 a day. I'll be doing 300 on stream. And then I'll be doing 200 off of stream. I'll be recording to see if I get the shiny then, I guess, in case I want to share a short. Just on the off chance I'd find it off of stream. Having small flashbacks to the 2-day period of time it took me to repaint my room. We have no everything other than the bed frame, because this is a different bed frame than what I have now, and the desk out. And just strategically moving them around the room as I painted. Honestly, if I had another gallon of paint, I would go through and add at least another layer to everything. I was watching the Dark Academia Gaming Room video from Nerdforge with my dad's girlfriend the other day, and she saw the green they used, and she goes, "Oh, that's such a dark shade of green. It looks almost black." It's like, that's just about the same shade of greens in my room. So he just has less window. And it's like, I promise it'll look perfectly fine once they have everything in there and decorated and stuff. And it did. So, the new celestial themed guest room they did. Oh my god. Fantastic. That was stuff I would do if I had a skinny, narrow room. But alas, I do not. Did you find you some sunshine to lay in, Bubba? Kid, your dad just told you not to touch him. I don't think he wants you to touch him. Some of these things he watches are so ridiculous. Time travel and Cinderella, but modern day and for the rich people and all that fun stuff. half a dozen fake marriages where some newly rich person or someone who's needs to get married to get their inheritance marries a super rich person. Usually it's a guy, but he's pretending to be poor. Dozens of those. One weird one where a chick was put in a mental asylum by like her husband's family. Then she donated her heart to him and had a kid. She had a kid before she donated the heart. And then she supposedly died and so on and so forth. And the dad ended up with the kid, and his chick trying to get with them had a kid of her own who passed enough to look like the kid to bring him to be his kid. It's wild. They're so dumb, but they're kind of fun to watch. Half a dozen werewolf ones where apparently one alpha rules every pack in like an entire country and whatnot, and they're all named like the freaking full moon clans and half moon clans and the new moon clan, and it's like, I don't think it would work that way in actual werewolf clan society. You'd probably have a family or area name. You'd be the Sirchester clan or the McBride clan or something like that. The Shadow Moon Tribe. It's so funny, there's one where there's a freaking magical chair that if you try and sit in it and you're not like the top alpha, it will kill you. So this chick sits in it, and I'm the new top alpha, and she actually is. But oh, she's consorted with witches to trick the chair to let her sit in. It is hilarious. And the chick in that one did consort with witches, but she did it so she could have a connection with the man she thought was her true mate. I have thoughts on that. I'm not gonna say anything about. I just think it's funny. I mean, wolves do fawn for life, I guess, for the most part, unless one of the mates dies or something, then I think they find new mates. But it is so funny. We need more werewolf dramas that shift a bit more into actual modern day science behind wolves instead of the early, like, the stuff that's been disproven for 15 to 20 years. Where's your alpha with a fanny pack and snacks for everybody? Your alpha, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to send that one to a friend, see if she gets a chuckle out of it. Excuse me, I have 45 more fossils for you. I saw the 55 on my screen. Now I'm in the mood to watch werewolf dramas. preferably the entire collective all together in one long movie instead of this 30-second per video thing that a bunch of his other short drama things had going on. Uh, 40 to go. I'll have to check my count soon, make sure I'm still accurate. Should be. I don't think I've double counted. I am beyond the any fossil now point. I'm so far in beyond the any fossil now point. Trying to remember if Vivas and Milotic were in X and Y. It'd be kind of cool to be able to get an Alpha Milotic. Of course, I don't know if I'd be able to get an Alpha Meganium. My brain has flashed back to the Illumina Pokemon from Snap 2, and them being giant versions of regular Pokemon, and us having giant versions of regular Pokemon now in alphas. Because we got the Steelix from in Legends Arceus, which alphas are actually smaller, I think, than the Illumina Pokemon are hinted to be, which is fine. It is fun thought. We're kind of getting Illumina Pokemon in game now because of alphas. It's what? Meganium, Milotic, Steelix, Wishy-Washy, and then the fifth one was Xerneas, which I think was just a regular size Xerneas. Alright, 30 to go. Almost 3/4 of the way done. Last minute shiny today, maybe? these last few, take a shower, see how we're going out tonight, so I haven't really done enough to smell, but so I don't have body odor and icky hair, I guess. Gonna be presentable for the public. I say this as if I'm not gonna dress in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. At least a nicer t-shirt. Don't think my paint splattered Winnie the Pooh shirt is gonna cut it. Not that Dad cares. I legit walked into a store one day wearing my I Love Coffee pajama bottoms because I forgot to change into regular shorts. And neither of us noticed until we left. I looked down, I was like, oh, okay then. Used to run into like the dollar store and stuff in my pajama bottoms in winter. Because I'd be wearing like the thick fuzzy ones. And he looks, I hate it when you go out in your pajama bottoms. Like, nobody cares. Like, I'm running into the dollar store for 5 minutes to get snack food. Did you think anybody in that store cares I'm in my pajama bottoms? In winter when it's cold out? No, they do not. Like going to the grocery store late in the evening and you just wear your pajamas instead. I say this because where I used to live, one of the stores stayed open till, God, probably 11 or 12. And, we'd go grocery shopping after her mom got off work. And because there'd be fewer people and stuff there. So we'd just go in our pajama bottoms. They didn't care. Like, we weren't rude, we weren't making a mess, we weren't trying to steal anything. They didn't care, they did not. Heck, I got a compliment on my pajama bottoms once. Got told they were cute. Actually, I do think that was the day we literally ran to the dollar store so I could buy me a $10 Google card so I could get Minecraft on a new tablet. And like snack foods, because it was supposed to snow later that day. So we went in, I got my card, I think we got 4 or 5 boxes of like that box popcorn, the stuff that comes in an actual like bucket. I missed that, I wish it would show back up. And then a few other things, odds and ends, and went and paid for it and got a compliment on my pajama bottoms and left. Did that one night going to the store for stuff for milkshakes. I just got out of the shower and Mama looked at me. She goes, "We're running to the store real fast. We want milkshakes." Okay. I've entered many a store in pajama bottoms and flip-flops before. Yes, sometimes even in winter, depending on how warm the temperature outside. And how far away from the door we parked. Also, I will admit, I wear socks with my flip-flops in winter. Dad's friend came over yesterday and she's talking about her feet being hot, and I just caught a glimpse of her shoes. I thought she was wearing sandals. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, take your socks off. She She goes, well, I can't. And then I realized they were sneakers. I said, oh, I was like, I'm sorry. I thought you were wearing socks with sandals. And she goes, no, that's him. And she points at her boyfriend across the living room. Like, I don't know why. I was thinking you were wearing sandals there for a moment. And she just kind of laughed along with me. Bless her. Today might not be the day, and tomorrow's not looking good either. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't stream on Wednesdays unless I work another day of the week, and I'm gonna miss that stream. To go. So I still have a 10 in 4,096 chance to get a shiny. That's not even 4%. That's like 400th of a percent. Considering I start this and I have about a... What, about a 30%? Not 30%. It's somewhere around like 3 to 5% odds or something to get a shiny string. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I should sit down and do the math on that. What is the percentage of 300 and 4,096? Leggages. Told Dad I was gonna take another dawn bath, and he just laughed at me. To go. I wonder if I don't have a mosquito bite there. That's entirely possible too, that I'm just getting a little bit bug bit while walking as well in the mornings. You like having your head stuck in that sunlight, Bubba. taking 15 seconds to show me my Pokemon kills me trying to do a suspenseful moment with my eyes closed here. Alright, quit scratching. This should be my last one, unless I have miscounted, which is always possible. For the day. I'll be back Thursday. Last one. Alright, yep. There it goes. I made it to 4,600 today. I will be back Thursday, where I'll be going to 4,900. This fossil is being so stubborn. So stubborn. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a good evening. Thank you for chatting with me, Omanyte, and welcome to the herd. I should see you guys Thursday. Have a good evening.